Local banks are revising their reference rates following Bank Negara's surprise move to raise the overnight policy rate by 25 basis points to 2%. Will higher costs of borrowing dampen sentiment of home buyers? Here with us is Shylendra Nathan from iProperty to talk about the rate hike's implications to the real estate sector.
When it comes to home loan products, the increase has a direct influence for both the base rate and the base lending rate. Especially, this usually rises in tandem when the OPR is raised. So specifically, the two sectors I would say that will be impacted is firstly the property seekers. It will be now more expensive to apply for a home loan because of the higher interest rates. And if you notice, some of the banks, especially local banks, have already announced that they will be revising their lending rates. For homeowners with an existing loan, for example, they will also have to pay higher monthly installments. If they opt to pay the same installments, that means their loan tenure will increase. So either way, there is an impact to existing homeowners as well. Nevertheless, purchasing property, as you know, is a long-term financial commitment. So even though we see an increase in the OPR, it might not actually deter or stop property seekers from buying or purchasing a property, especially if they have the financial capability to service those loans for the next 25 or 30 years.
Shylendra views that a measured and gradual rate hike will be supportive of economic recovery.
A progressive rise in the OPR will accommodate the country's broader economic recovery plan, right? Given the transition towards an endemic stage with regards to COVID-19 and the latest relaxation by the government in terms of the travel measures and also the expected consumer spending growth in 2022, this is a welcome decision. But we also have to remember that the OPR was at 3% before the pandemic. Now that we are riding out the pandemic, it's only natural that we slowly begin to move back to these base figures as economic conditions improve.